My name is Marcus Bronzy, and we are about to witness some magic. This is another episode of What's in the Box, and today we're looking at what could be the future of beverages, alcoholic and also non-alcoholic. This box says Hocus on it, it says it's fragile, and we're about to get in the box. And usually I tell you a little bit about what's going on before we get into it, but we have to learn about this together. This is from a company called Hocus. Now, what Hocus have done is they have put your bar in one bottle. So let's get into this box so I can explain exactly what this is. Now, people know I love tech. People know I like to imbibe. So what the hell do those have to do with each other? And why is it so important at Christmas time when we're shooting this video, and also outside of Christmas time? For example, in January, when people do something that is going to be very interesting that we'll talk about in just a moment anyway. Right, so I've been told that inside here is what could be the future of beverage consumption. Let's get into it. So luckily, I had a chat. And this is called Hocus Drinks, by the way. Luckily, I had a chat with one of the people behind Hocus Drinks, and they have tried to create an experience that is going to change drinking. So this is one ingredient. So this is a neutral spirit base distilled from mixed grains. Let's give you a little look there. You can see. Get a little bit closer. You can see that's a very lovely little bottle there. And how this makes drinking different is if we just have a quick look here, you can see, get a bit closer, that basically they filter premium spirits into two parts, their unique profile and their alcohol. This means you can enjoy many spirits from one bottle. So all we're going to do is pour a little measure of spirit base, which is here, add an essence, and then add to spirit base and swirl it around for a few seconds, and it creates your drink. You serve it straight up with a mixer or in your favorite cocktail. So just to clarify, what we do here is we're going to take this base spirit and create another beverage with it. How do we do that? Well, this is where the other bits come in. So here, oh, that's nice, a little bit of tonic water. Thank you very much. Well, I guess it means, I think we know what we're going to be having if we're having a little bit of tonic. This, whoopsie. This is where the other half of the magic happens. This is a dual function dispenser, and it has the flavor profile. It has the flavor profile of, I don't know if you can see it there. There we go. Of a London dry gin. So what the guys have done here, there's very tiny writing, is they've made authentic craft gin, and they've removed most of the alcohol and the water so you can enjoy a natural low alcohol alternative, because we don't have to add this bit of alcohol here. And what that means is they've actually managed to chemically remove the alcohol and distill it. So this is like, I don't know if they'll be happy with me saying, it's a bit like squash, you know, or concentrate, something that you dilute. They managed to take all the flavour of gin, take the water out, take the alcohol out, and you can use this. And if anyone wants to know the exact alcohol content of it, it is 0.5 ABV when 3 pumps of the dispenser are added to 200 more of mixers such as tonic water. There we go, we've actually got 200 millilitres here. So I think what we're going to do here is I think we should do a nice little taste test. I do want to finish getting in this bottle though from Hocus. Let's have a little looky here. Ooh, look at that. It's got a little QR code on the top that you can scan if you wanted to get a little bit more information. Here it is, just a little spray. C box for the perfect serve. So I believe you just spray 2 pumps of the dispenser and take a glass with ice. We haven't got ice, but we can crack on with it today. And there you go. Right. So, wow. And there's apparently 60, there you go, let's get nice and close, 60 servings. You can see that this is what it's telling us to do. It's telling us to basically make it made with Chew Valley gin, take a glass with ice, spray 3 pumps, add the mixer, and you're good to go. So, can you imagine a world where we have 1 bottle of base spirit and different things like gin, vodka, whiskies, cognacs? This is what these guys are trying to do. Now, they've talked a great game with this. This looks really cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a taste test, and I'd like to go for a non-alcoholic and an alcoholic one. So let me go get some glasses. All right, 2 glasses. I'm supposed to do this over ice, but I haven't got ice today. Sue me, all right? Okay, so I remember when I did speak to the person that is part of this company. I'm sorry if I can't remember your name, mate. They did say to prime this by spraying it a few times. I think we're primed. Ooh! That smells just like gin. Wow. That smells just like gin. Oh my gosh. That smells just like gin. Okay, cool. So the plan is, it is spray 2 pumps of dispenser for full alcohol, or for low alcohol, 3 pumps of dispenser and just your mixer. Okay, so, 2 pumps, and then you add the 25 ml of Hocus alcohol and then mix it to taste. Right, so 1, 2, that is a full alcohol. We're gonna go for the slightly bigger glass there. 1, 2, 3. So really tiny amounts of juice in, I guess. All right, open one of these up. Cool, what have I got to open? Anything can be an opener if you want it to be. Quickly there. And then you add to 1, you add your spirit, which we have here, the Hocus. Which is just smells, it's just alcohol really, which is probably more of a vodka-y flavour in it, because it hasn't got mad flavourings to it, but I'm gonna presume that's a 25 ml. Just tastes kind of like just alcohol. Right, so the bigger glass, we're gonna have the booze in it. Okay. And it says you can add your mixer to choice as well. I'm gonna add I can put a whole bottle. I don't want to drink 2 bottles of tonic back to back really, so I'm gonna break the rules a little bit, add a little bit more of the Hocus gin concentrate in there and throw it in. But here we go. So it's gonna be a slightly stronger drink. Oh, do you know what? Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad actually. Go on, we'll do that. Don't do that at home, kids. All right. Let's see there. Okay. Slightly smaller glass. All right, so here we have an alcoholic beverage. So this is meant to taste like gin and tonic, and this is meant to taste like a non-alcoholic gin and tonic. I'm gonna go for the non-alcoholic one first, because I guess it's easier to explain what's added to a flavour than when something's taken away, for me personally. So let's go. Right. By the way, ain't paid to say this. That's a really nice tonic. Double Dutch. Tastes like a nice gin and tonic. Can I tell that it's not an alcoholic one? Yes, I can. Not a problem for me though, because it's not a bad flavour. It doesn't taste like early doors when we had non-alcoholic beverages. They just tasted like weird squashes or weird dilutes. That is definitely not. I cannot confuse that. That is gin and tonic. Now let's try the Hocus with the dual action function dispenser and crack on. What makes that dual function, by the way? Is this the function? No? Oh, this is fair enough. Right, let's give this a go. Ooh. I mean, I don't want to let you down, but it's a gin and tonic. That tastes like a gin and tonic. That tastes like a gin and tonic. Let me go back to the non-alcoholic one. See, I can tell that there's something missing, which is the alcohol side of things, but that's still quite a tasty beverage. So there you have it. Hocus, changing the way that we drink. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. My question is where are we going to go next with this? I mean, they've got gin. I mean, it's going to be easier to do like kind of your coconut spirits, like your Malibus and stuff like that. Can they nail cognac for Marcus? Can they nail scotch? Can they nail bourbon? That would be really interesting. And I guess what that means is, as well, you could travel with this. This is smaller than the minimum amount of liquid the maximum amount of liquid that you're allowed to take through the airport. So you could take your little gin flavourings with you on holiday and have a little beverage. This obviously isn't going to go anywhere with you, but yeah, I really like that. I really like that. I need to try new flavours of this, because if we have a situation where I can just have that bottle and 5 of these and have a range of cocktails that I can make and a range of drinks I can make, it's a really cool thing. So there you go. Hocus Drinks. Your bar, 1 bottle. I've been Marcus Bronzy and this has been What's in the Box. I'm going to finish my drink here. Might add a bit more to this, might not. And make sure you press like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Peace.